Hello, hello, hello. Joe Hart here. I live in Vermont. I'm a person with disabilities, primarily invisible. Get comments from y'all, how to split the screen with y'all. I'd love to share my stream with many people, find out what they want to say. As far as people that watch this recorded, I really appreciate that too. So thank you very much. What this stream will primarily be about is for the triple, NASCAR is going to Las Vegas Motor Speedway this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a triple header. NASCAR Camping World Truck Series Friday, NASCAR Xfinity Series Saturday, and NASCAR Cup Series Sunday. Um, and I'll be talking about the no sponsors. I've been focusing on how many sponsors they don't have every week when the entry lists come out, off and on, but mostly on for the past, 5, 7, 9 years. It's always been that I think that was the most obvious sign of the demise of NASCAR. So, um, so when I started going through a nasty divorce with NASCAR, and I started, you know, it was a nasty divorce. It's still going on. I'm not done with it yet. Hold on one second. But as it started getting worse, I started saying, well, I'm going to just continue being a media person and cover things, but I'm going to cover the more negative aspect of things. So, anyway, it's still, real things that are going on. Anyway, okay, so for NASCAR Cup Series, the initial entry list had 38 entries, 11 non-sponsors. So that's either blank or the owner's company is listed as the sponsor. So there's 11 out of 38. The starting lineup, still all 38 cars are in it, and still it's the same 11 non-sponsors. And I'm going to go over them. NASCAR Xfinity Series, the initial entry list had 43 cars. 40 get into the race, so 3 go home. There's no qualifications and stuff, so it's all figured out, by points or however they do it. That gets updated every year or so, and I haven't stayed up to date with it. So out of the 43, 11 are non-sponsored. So that's 2 blank, 6 that are TBA or TBD, and 3 that are team owner companies listed as the sponsor for 11 total. So that's 11 out of 43, 3 go home. So by the time we get to the starting lineup, it lists, did not qualify. It lists the 3 that go home. I don't, it's by points and whatever. But so the people going home is 03, Andy Lally, which was a TBA, 31, Jordan Anderson, which was Bommarito Automotive Group. I've kind of already talked about that. Might be a team owner. It wasn't treated as a true sponsor in Camping World. And then 77, Ronnie Bassett Jr. was a blank. So it was 11 out of 43 had no sponsors, but by the time we got to the starting lineup, it was 9 out of 40. Of the 3 that went home, 2 were no sponsors. So 9 out of 40 is the starting lineup. Still a pretty high percentage. NASCAR Camping World, 40 trucks are listed on the original entry list. I do believe all 40. Let's see here. All 40 are listed on the starting lineup. So 9 were no sponsors, 5 blank, 2 TBA, and 2 team owner company listed as sponsor. And as I learn more about that, I add more and more companies that I am confident are the team owner's company. I mean, just for example, number 9, Grant Enfinger is listed as the driver for CR7 Motorsports, which is Cody Rohrbach Motorsports. And I don't know the exact details, but according to them, Grant County Mulch Racing is the same as CR7 Motorsports. So I do believe the Rohrbachs own it. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Sorry about that. So that's a total of, so it was 11 and 9, 20. There was 31 non-sponsors, but by the time we got the starting lineups, it's 29 non-sponsors. So, anyway, so Austin Dillon is listed as blank. Kyle Larson is listed as HendrickCars.com. I don't know how to treat Menards yet. I guess Paul Menards hasn't been. Paul Menards is starting to become gone from the sport long enough so that Menards is now a true sponsor. When he left, I think he left in the middle of the year. So I think it was Matt Denabetto or Debina. Yeah, I know his name. I just can't remember it right now. The Benedetto. Um, so I don't know how to treat Menards. I think Paul Menards has been gone long enough. It probably should start becoming a true sponsor. And I think that's what I counted it here. So number 8, Tyler Reddick, listed as blank. 14, Chase Briscoe, listed as blank. 15, Joey Gase, listed as blank. 41, Cole Custer, listed as HuffTooling.com. 52, Josh Bilicki, Rick Ware Racing, blank. 53, Garrett Smitley, Rick Ware Racing, blank. 66, Timmy Hill, Motorsports Business Management, blank. 77, Justin Haley, Spire Motorsports, Nations Guard. That's really Hendrick. Okay. I won't remember that, but clearly Spire has a direct relationship with Hendrick. 78, BJ McLeod, blank. So that's the 11. Kyle Larson is the highest starting. Number 5, Kyle Larson is starting third. HendrickCard.com. And then 11th and 12th, Tyler Reddick and Austin Dillon. They're both Chevrolet with no sponsors. And then 20th, Cole Custer. 24th, Chase Briscoe. 25th, Justin Haley. 31st, Garrett Snitley. 34th, BJ McLeod. 35th, Josh Bilicki. 37th, Joey Gase. 38th, 37th, Joey Gase. 38th, Timmy Hill. So, for Xfinity, 02, Brett Moffitt, TBD. 03, okay, he's out. Indy Lally, R Motorsports, TBA, but he's gone. 4, Landon Castle, JD Motorsports, TeamJDMotorsports.com. 6, Ryan Vargas, JD Motorsports, TeamJDMotorsports.com. I don't know how to treat Brant. I think Brant is a true sponsor, but he now loves Justin Agar, and Justin loves them, and his daughter loves Justin. And anyway, I think it's a true sponsor, but now they seem to almost be in bed with each other. Not the daughter, but the daughter's really cute, and she really likes Justin. Okay. Let's see. 13, David Starr, Motorsports Business Management, TBD. 19, Brandon Jones, Joe's Gibbs Racing is Menards, but like I said, that's probably a real sponsor nowadays. 23, Tyler Reddick, R Motorsports, blank. 52, Greg Golding, TBD for Means Motorsports. 61, Chad Fitchum, Hattori Racing Enterprises, TBD. 68, Brandon Brown, Brandon Built Motorsports, Brandon Built Foundations. That's their own company, I'm sure. 77, Dylan Bassett, Bassett Racing. blank, but he's gone. And I skipped 31, Jordan Anderson Racing, Bommarito Automotive Group, but in the truck series, that's not really treated as a true sponsor. But he's not in the race. He's out. 78, Jesse Little, BJ McLeod, TVA. 98, Riley Hertz, Stewart Haas Racing, South Point. I'm sorry, I didn't count that. Again, the Brendan Gaughan, his father, his family owns South Point, so it was never. If Brandon was driving the car, it was definitely not a sponsor, and if someone else was driving the car, then I usually counted it. I tried to become consistent. Brandon, I think, now no longer drives or very rarely drives maybe a plate. They're not called plate races, but y'all know what I'm talking about, even though we don't call them plate races anymore. So the highest starter is 7th, Brett Moffitt, Chevrolet by itself. Second highest, 12th, Riley Hertz. Oh, that's South Point. Sorry, that's a real one. 14th, Landon Castle, Team JD Motorsports.com Chevrolet. Um, 25th, Brandon Brown, Brandon Built Foundations. 28th, David Starr, Toyota by itself. 29, Chad Fitcham, Toyota by itself. 32nd, Jesse Little, Chevrolet by itself. 35th, Ryan Vargas, Team JD Motorsports.com Chevrolet. 36th, Greg Garland, Chevrolet by itself. 40th, Tyler Reddick, Chevrolet by itself. And did not qualify, but they didn't have qualified, but didn't make it through the points, was 03, Andy Lally, 31, Jordan Anderson, and 77, Ronnie Bassett Jr. Now the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. So there's 9 no sponsors. Like I said, that was 5 blanks, 2 TBAs, and 2 team owner companies. So kind of fake because he's treated Marcus Lemonis, I believe, has given Sheldon Cree a car wrap. So his sponsor listed of Chevrolet Silverado, I was correct in saying that wasn't a real one. Number 9, Grant Enfinger is being treated by Marcus Lemonis. And his sponsor was Grant County Mulch, which I said, Grant County Mulch, I do believe is Corey Rohrbach's company, Cody Rohrbach's company. Jordan Anderson of Jordan Anderson Racing is Bommarito Automotive Group, but he's being wrapped by Marcus Lemonis. So I don't, something's up with that. I haven't figured out yet. Number 13, Johnny Sauter, listed as blank. 17, David Gilliland of TBA. Rafael Lassard from GMS Racing was listed as Chevy Accessories, but he's being wrapped by Marcus, so that's one of those non-sponsors. 33, Jesse Iwuji, Rayum Brothers Racing is a blank. BJ McLeod, 78, Rayumi Brothers Racing, same company, it's a TVA. Tyler Hill listed with Hill Motorsports. That's their own company. And then the 3 of the Thor Sport Racing cars are listed as nothing. Oh, all 4. Johnny Sauter, 13, Johnny Sauter, Thor Sport Racing, blank. 88, Matt Crafton, Thor Sport Racing, blank. 98, Christian Eckes, Thor Sport Racing, blank. 99, Ben Rhodes, Thor Sport Racing, blank. I don't know why they do that. And Ben Rhodes is number 1. So I don't know why they listed him as blank. I think it reflects very poorly on NASCAR, but I think it reflects poorly on the team too. I'm sure it's paperwork. Why don't they just do the gosh darn thing? I don't get it. So, okay, again, with these Thor Sport Racing in mind, It's a joke. The highest, 4 of the top 5 starting positions of non-sponsored cars are all Thor Sport. I guess by Friday they'll have a sponsor on their wrapping. But 4 of the top 5. Ben Rhodes, Toyota blank is first. Matt Crafton, fourth. Toyota blank. Christian Eckes, fifth. Toyota blank. And Johnny Sauter, 13th. Toyota blank. And then the top true non-sponsor, but not really because it's Chevrolet Silverado, is Sheldon Creed, second. Next one is Raphael Lassard, 13th. Grant Engfinger, 18th. Dawson Cram, 23rd. Tyler Hill, 25th. Jordan Anderson, 28th. Jesse Iwuji, 37th. BJ McLeod, 39th. Parker Kligerman, 40th. So, I don't know, that's, I hope to, have a more extensive conversation with NASCAR and Camping World and Marcus Lemonis and see if I can get back into the folds of things. But we'll see. We're having a nasty divorce, and they haven't treated me very well. So stealing my ideas is right up their alley, I think. So, all right. I'll talk to you later. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.